Alright everybody, we're on our way to the library, which is called the Greenburgh Library in Elmsford, New York. Or Greenburgh, New York, I think. Well, it's between Elmsford. Alright everybody. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alright.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Knollwood Road.
Alright. What do you think about this? Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
And
At the
Pinkie
light,
Pie.
turn right
Yeah.
onto Knollwood Road.
Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
Alright, we're on our way to the library. But you're gonna stay because the library's quiet.
Yep.
Okay. And what do you think about this?
Yeah, I can't wait to see.
Alright. What do you think about that, Fluttershy? I will turn into a plush when we get to the parking lot.
Okay.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Here's the water department right here. Alright. Alright. We're gonna turn left. Entry is right here. Yes. Alright. Turn left. Yeah, this is the entry. It says entrance. Everybody, let's see if we can enter here. I think the library is still open. It closes until 8:30, but let's see. And that building is a ThyssenKrupp elevator.
Yeah, I can't wait to ride it.
Alright.
Head northwest.
What do you think about that library?
I can't wait.
Well, we gotta be very quiet because they're reading.
Yep, I agree.
And I think I might have to... I'm not pointing to the camera because I don't want to get busted.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Alright, Fluttershy, I will turn you to a plush outside.
Okay.
Fluttershy, I'll turn you to a plush. Alright, Fluttershy, turn into a plush. Sorry about the wind because it's super cold.
Yeah.
Alright, ponies, I'll see you later. Alright, let's go ride the elevators at that library. Actually, I'm gonna take a picture of that sign later, but let's go to the library entrance. But we gotta be very quiet. Alright, let's go. Look at this building. Looks like a shopping cart. It looks like a shopping cart building. But this building doesn't have wheels. That ramp. Here's the stairs, there's the manpower elevator. Alright, now we're gonna go ride the elevators quietly. Great. I'm gonna put the camera down because I don't want to get any caught. So, we're gonna be quiet. Here we go. Alright, let's stop the camera. Here are the elevators at the Greenburgh Public Library in Elmsford, New York. It's a ThyssenKrupp.
It's for the month of May.
Alright, let's go to 2. These are ThyssenKrupp. Alright, here are the elevators at the Greenburgh Public Library in Elmsford, New York. Here's the hydraulic motor.
Yeah.
Okay, Elinor. Ooh, it's a low-pitched Dover buzz.
Yeah.
That's rare. It's a low-pitched ThyssenKrupp elevator buzzer. Alright, we'll go take a look later. We'll go back down to 1. Actually, we'll go to 1. Oh wait, there's security. It says closest until... Oh, cell phone uses is restricted. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, we'll hear the hydraulic motor. Hold on first, can we... Sorry about that. Alright, we're gonna wait for the next one. We're gonna listen to the motor from the machine room. Here's the elevator machine room, Fluttershy.
Yeah.
this elevator. Start tissing.
Yes, sir.
Alright, now let's do a silent trip. Oops, the button. We're gonna come back later, but we gotta be very quiet. Sorry about that. Let's take a look before we go. Alright, everybody. Look at this right here. Elinor, what do you think? It's nice. And Fluttershy. Yeah, I like this. It's so crazy. It's upside down. Yep, it's upside down. Alright, let's go have a take it. Sorry about that. Let's take a look right here before we go back down the elevator.
Yeah.
Alright, I think it might be copyrighted to see. Here's the view. We will take a picture of the building later. Here's some DVDs right here. Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go back down the elevators at the... Alright. Let's go back down. Right over here. Alright, now we're gonna go back down the elevator. Look nice. We're going back down the elevator. Look at this right here. Alright. Now we're gonna do a silent trip ride. Alright, that was the fun ride. Alright, now we're gonna listen to the motor. And there he goes. Listen to the motor. Alright, now we're gonna hear the down motor. Alright, we'll watch it close. There he goes. Alright, silent. Look at this elevator. It says elevator number 1. Alright. These are ThyssenKrupp. Let's take a seat right here. Alright, what do you think about the library, Elinor?
I like it.
Fluttershy?
Yeah.
Alright, Malik,
Yeah.
Zadie, and Zeke, what do you think?
Yeah. I hope you like this library.
Alright.
Yep, that'll be it. Okay.
Alright, now we're gonna hear the machine room one more time. Alright, let's hear the motor. Here's the up chime. Alright, hold on. Listen to this motor, Hanazuki.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on, I think I, hold on. Hold on a minute. I didn't press 2. Hold on. Alright, let me hear the machine room. Alright, sorry about that. Listen to the motor. Yeah. Alright, that's it. Alright, I hope you liked to visit this library tour. Alright, let's take a picture of that building so we can have a good vibe. And also, that buzz was rare. The indicator was rare.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that building has only one elevator, I think. Alright, let's go down the stairs to take a picture. Alright, everybody, hope you liked the visit to the Greenburgh Public Library.
Yeah.
Alright, and that'll be it. Let's go by upstairs.